Okay, what do you see here?
Just open your mic and chime in whenever you want to, people.
Yeah, I see the baby.
Oh, most people don't see that first.
Yeah.
That
Well, I'm strange, so.
we're all strange. Yes. Does everybody see the baby here? Are you seeing something else?
When he said it, I could see it. I couldn't see it before because we are all unique. We all have our own,
Mhm.
which confirms that we all have our own perception of life. Perhaps there's three other ones in that neither of us sees, and if we have a billion people look at that, they find probably 20 more.
I have had 20-minute discussions on this single illusion. Nothing in the image in front of you changes. For example, someone at one point commented that right to the right of the baby's nose, if you can see the baby's nose, it almost looks like a couple embracing. I thought, oh, that's interesting. I hadn't observed that before. And of course, it's easy to see the nature scene, at least I think it is for most people, probably, to see the looks like evergreens in the background and rocks in the foreground and the tree. Um, Anybody have anything else they want to add on this one?
When we walk outside nature, we often see, like in the sky, you look in the clouds and you see that looks like a whatever, a chicken, or that looks like a cow, and you just look up there. So our perception is varying where we see something, but we have to be here. If we are in the brain, we're not seeing anything. If we're just, system relevant, left brain. But if we are total brain and feel our senses, we see a lot. That's when you experience nature, you feel God because you feel nature, which is a more an access to God than just jumping over nature and saying, "Oh, I believe in God." And I think nature is a perfect understanding that you're human centric, that you're part of nature. That makes you aware that you actually can feel, sense God. Not that you know about it, but you sense him.
Big, dis
Or,
big
So that's
distinction.
experiential, it seems to me.
but I'm not spiritual. I don't because it's a system. Every religion is a system. I don't. I'm not at all. I think I'm saying I understand there is God. I understand there is Buddha. I understand there is a higher consciousness. But I believe that these people channeled the consciousness, the collective consciousness of us, which
Good.
is might be spiritual too. But
Yeah.
man, I plug into mindsets. I look at our group and I can just plug into it. But
Thank you,
because
Michael.
I'm extreme neurodiverse.
Thank you, Michael. I want to get some other people. Dan's got his mic
Well,
unmuted.
I'm an English major, so everything is sexual, just so we have that disclaimer. So if you look to the left of the big baby's knees, it looks like male genitalia to me.
Huh, interesting. I've never heard that comment before.
Oh my word.
I'm unique, Janet.
Well, we're all unique. That's why it's so interesting to share the perceptions because you learn by listening to the way other people see things or what they're focused on.
Chad, you're scratching your head. You got something to say? No, yeah, doesn't want to do it. Alenka is coming in from Slovenia. Welcome, Alenka. You want to chime in? She thanks you for this workshop. There you are.
Hi. Hello.
Hi there.
Thank you. Yeah, it's enjoyable to watch and see that other people seeing also other things. I feel sometimes as an alien, but sometimes I meet people who see things, many things like you yourself and the others. But mainly, I see things differently when it's coming the twilight zone. So I'm also photographer, art photographer, and I go usually taking pictures just before the sun goes down, and I come out back in the dark. And then all these entities or whatever energies coming out as I feel them. And I had a weird experience the first time when I was doing that, that I captured actually what I was feeling, but you could not really see it with the eye, you just could feel it. And with the movement of camera, I could actually capture what I was feeling it outside. So that was quite shocking. It was kind of scary because the photos were about like old sculpt and stuff. You can see some things on the website if you want to see it. But yeah, I had the exhibition about that during the after Corona, talking about this empty space, which is not empty, and what we feel and project, and where we focus. And I also have some kind of a blindness of the night, like I don't see depth, so I actually see other images, I guess, because of depth. So yeah.
I'd like to throw out a question here. Is there a way for us to integrate all these different perceptions and different words that we human beings have created? And just to bring in something from the book of Genesis, in the Old Testament, Adam and Eve were thrown out of the Garden of Eden when they ate of the tree of knowledge, when they created separating device of categorizing words. Now, the words are really useful, and we can choose how we're going to use them. But look at all the words that everyone is coming up with here when we're all looking at the same image, which does not change, but the words about it sure do change. And to me, it's fascinating just to hear all your comments. Some of you are seeing things I have never seen in these images before, and I've been playing with these for a lot of years.